It's crazy that the biggest stars I've interviewed have been some of the nicest people. Here's a great example. Will Smith will, if you're going to go interview him in a room, he will come to the door, meet you at the door, walk you to your seat, and not sit down until you've sat down.
Wow. That's kind of unheard of.
Yeah.
And what have you learned about yourself through this journey?
That's an interesting question. I think that I've learned that anything that you want to do, anything that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish. I think that a big thing I've learned is that any skill is learnable. It's too often that we limit ourselves on going, oh, I'm not that type of person, or I'm not the type of person who does this. Well, why not? Why aren't you that type of person? You're not that type of person because you tell yourself that you're not that type of person.
And your job keeps you really busy, so how do you stay sane?
Every day begins with going to the gym. And I think I don't drink coffee, so that's like my coffee. That like motivates me. When my alarm goes off, I'm not like a big snooze person.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off, I jump out of bed, and let's get started on this day. What's 10 more minutes in bed? Actually, snoozes are 9 minutes, which is very weird, right?
That's just an odd time.
Right? What's 9 more minutes in bed? What's that going to, do for your day?
Absolutely nothing, but ruin it.
Jump out of bed, get that blood flowing, and I go to the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I'm very passionate about bass fishing. So I have a bass boat. I live close to Lake Okeechobee, which is one of the great largemouth bass fisheries in the entire world. So I fish. I'm very passionate about pro wrestling, so I will watch wrestling on TV. I'll go to as many wrestling events as possible. I think that you need to have some passions in your life, and you need to follow them. Outside, work is great, and that's awesome. Be passionate about that. But I also think that you need something that drives you, whether it's, it's working out, or maybe it's some sort of water sport, or a team activity. I think that type of stuff, makes life fulfilling.
Yeah, the key is to stay active and not just come home and go to bed, call it a day. And then, because this way all you're doing is working all the time. And then your brain's like, oh, all you're doing is working all the time. This sucks.
Right. So I think you got to find something. You got to find a balance.
Yeah.
There needs to be a work balance and a social balance together. And you got to find some things that excite you. That's what life's all about, is finding something that you're excited to do, and then you can, keep doing that.